Okay, we're live, finally. Not live, but you know what I mean. Alright, you want to start karting. There are 4 items, not 3.
Let's try again, shall we? This is called adding.
There are 4 items you're going to need. The last one's a recommendation, but it's a highly recommended. Fix a budget, do some research online, know what you want to do, because these things get really expensive. Number 1, you're going to need helmet. Number 2, gloves. Number 3, balaclava. These are, I believe, the most important pieces of equipment you're going to need. In Malaysia, there are 2 shops that I recommend because they're the 2 that I've been to. There isn't a huge amount of shops. Yeah, the rest of them just do. Yeah, I recommend Momentum to get your helmets because they're slightly cheaper than other places normally. So let's have a look at helmets, karting racing, gloves, shoes, protection seat, helmets. Right, as you can see, the list is there's quite a lot to choose from. Basically, for me, I went with, which one? I went with the RS7, as you've seen. Nice helmet, not super light. If you can afford a carbon fiber, go with a carbon fiber. But if you're just starting out, you might even want to start looking at the cheaper range, the 600s, the 700s, maybe something below 1,000, because you're just getting into it. I went a little bit crazy because I knew from day one I wanted to do this. So you're going to need a helmet, then you're going to need gloves. Now, gloves are basically gloves. Which one did I go for? I can't even remember. I don't know. I can't even remember which gloves I went for, but I went for an Alpine Star. This video is going to be shit. Right, after that, you're going to need a balaclava. Now, I bought an FIA approved balaclava with a 2-hour, with a fire rating. You don't have to go down that route. I did because that's what Lillian recommended, so I just bought it. But those are the 3 things you're absolutely going to need. One thing I would definitely recommend is you go for a rib protector. Might sound stupid, but they really work. To show that, I will add this clip. Alright, so I've got my suit and I will show you why you want a rib protector. This is just after 1 session. So imagine bolts going into the side of your ribs. That absolutely... When I was looking at buying the car, I did a test day. Had to pay for it. I am super happy that I bought a rib protector. Because as you can see, those bolts would have been hitting my ribs all the time. For it to almost wear through a suit is like, that's a lot of abrasiveness. So imagine that going around every corner and it really hurts. So those are my top 3s. Top 4s. After that is basically, yeah, you're looking at innerwear. Okay, yeah, I went a bit stupid. We've got the tops, we've got the bottoms. Yeah, you can go for a Sparko balaclava, even cheaper. I think I don't even remember. I might have gone for this one. I can't remember. Shoes. Shoes are important. For me personally, I find it really difficult to get my size because I have very large feet. 12 UK, so it's big. In Malaysia, the standard size is like 9 or 10. Trying to find shoes that are huge is a bit of a problem. So I end up going into most shoe shops and just going, what's your biggest size? And then they'll show me what the selection is, and then I have to choose from there. Not great, but you know, that's life. Right, after that is karting suits. It's a difficult one to decide what to get. Fix a budget, do some research online, know what you want to do, because these things get really expensive. They're also, I think I've got an Alpine Star something. I think this is mine. No, I didn't buy the suit from here. Let's go have a look at. Okay. I'm not even sure what my suit was. I think it's. No, it's not even this. They don't even have my suit in there. My suit was, I think it's about 1,005, 1,006. You get what you pay for. The quality's good. I'm not too keen on the color, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to get it. Yeah, this video is not going to be great, but essentially, those are the sort of items you need. You can go all out. You can get really expensive stuff, or you can be sensible and try and buy stuff on the second-hand market. I absolutely don't think you should be buying second-hand helmets unless you absolutely know the person and you know what their history is with the helmet, because it's that's there to save your life. Don't be tempted by someone selling something at a cheaper price, even though you know it might cost 1,000 or 2,000 ringgit more. That means that there's something wrong or it's fake. Or for a helmet, I recommend you go and buy brand new from a local shop. If you're going to buy secondhand from a friend that you know the history of the helmet and you know that person looks after it. Yeah, ciao.